In today's news, Premier cites UK relationship building as key outcome. Cabinet to discuss potential removal of BVIHSA chairman. CIBC Bank selected as a lender for BVI's $100 million loan facility. The HLSCC Community College is offering once again the pathway to global education for supervisors. Government partners with PAHO to combat foodborne diseases and stay in school. That's the message at the Willock 3rd District Back to School 2024. On the weather aspect, Atlantic hurricane season quiets as Gordon weakens. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service. Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Tuesday, September 17th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Tuesday's wish to each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, Premier of the Virgin Islands and Leader of Government Business, Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, defended a recent official visit to the United Kingdom, emphasizing the importance of relationship building despite calls for more tangible outcomes. The Premier stressed the significance of establishing a working relationship once more with the new Labour administration within the United Kingdom.
Firstly, it's very important that when a new administration comes to office, that you meet with them and you engage with them. And we should be aware of the fact that good negotiation was done with the prior administration on areas like beneficial ownership that can have a truly detrimental impact on our economy. And in the House of Assembly earlier, I commended the Deputy Premier for her leadership on the issue, because as you would know, that in December 2023 was the deadline for us to have registers of beneficial ownership completely public. Okay. We all know, of course, that the Labour government has strong views on that particular area. So it's very important for us to meet with them and to ensure continuity of approach.
He went on to highlight the need to sensitize new parliamentarians on issues related to the Virgin Islands and its citizens, expressing concerns about the potential negative impact of misinformation on their views of the territory as well as its government.
Meeting new parliamentarians and being able to sensitize them to some of the issues as it pertains to the Virgin Islands. There's a lot of misinformation being spread on the Virgin Islands. And it can be very dangerous, especially when you get members of parliament and they have the opportunity to make legislation. They have the opportunity to vote on legislation that could be detrimental to our interests. So it's always very important for us to ensure that we tell our side of the story and that we win as much support as possible.
Premier Wheatley maintained that these diplomatic engagements should not be undervalued. He emphasized the government's fundamental responsibility to keep relevant UK officials informed about the British Virgin Islands' progress in various areas. When pressed on specific deliverables resulting from the meeting, Wheatley expressed uncertainty about what critics were seeking in terms of tangible returns. Nevertheless, he characterized the diplomatic mission as a success.
While persons would want to, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by tangible and deliverables. I would say that the meeting was important in protecting and promoting the interests of the Virgin Islands.
Deputy Premier, the Honorable Lorna Smith OBE, supported Wheatley's assessment, stating that the delegation accomplished its objectives during the recent trip.
We accomplished what we went to accomplish, the three things, which was to meet the new Labour administration, as the Premier said, in addition to the formal meetings that he mentioned. At the reception that the Speaker hosted, this was in the middle of the day. For 2 hours, there were at least 20 new MPs in attendance. So meeting those people was invaluable. Forming a relationship with the new administration was very, very important. We were able to brief the new administration, both at the government level and at the political and the administrative level, about where matters stood in relation to issues in relation to our financial services. Meeting the likes of Richard Knox, who is the Director of Financial Services at the Treasury, was also invaluable, together with his team. They pledged their support as we move forward with the Financial Action Task Force and our National Action Plan. So it was a very important meeting, a set of meetings for us.
The Wheatley-led government has been heavily criticized for its frequent overseas travel funded by the public purse, with critics emphasizing that more often than not, they return with little but speeches and memories of their engagements. Members of the public continue to ask for more transparency on the value for money that the territory is getting from these government travels. The potential removal of Mr. Ron Potter as chairman of the BVI Health Services Authority is likely to be discussed at an upcoming cabinet meeting. This is according to the Premier, Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley. This development follows reports that Health Minister Vincent Wheatley requested Potter's resignation via a WhatsApp message. Potter, whose term is scheduled to last 3 years, has publicly refused to step down. Premier Wheatley recently offered limited to no responses on the questions from the press surrounding the matter, noting that it is likely that the matter will soon be discussed by the Cabinet of the Virgin Islands. Premier also noted that the board members can be removed under certain circumstances, citing the previous removal of former BVIHSA chairman Mr. Melito Smith in April of 2023 as precedents.
Statutory boards are appointed by ministers. And based on the legislation, you can have other entities who have nominees. And of course, any member of a board who is appointed, their appointments can be revoked. And the revocation of appointments would be consistent with legislation, as well as the protocol that we established for the appointment and removal of board members. So, of course, we have great appreciation for all members who agree to serve on boards. But depending on the legislation, depending on the protocols which we have passed, members of boards can be removed under certain circumstances. I wouldn't want to preempt any decision that Cabinet may make, because, of course, Cabinet may have to consider that issue very, very shortly.
The BVI Health Service Authority Act 2004 allows for the removal of board members under specific conditions, including absence from meetings, disqualification, inability to discharge duties, or breach of appointment conditions. Health Minister Wheatley declined to comment on his reported request for Potter's resignation, promising to address the issue at a further press conference. He attributed the lack of BVIHSA board meetings since July to challenges in receiving membership applications.
Since we've changed that policy where members have to apply, it has been a real challenge getting persons to apply for these boards. This board is one of them. We have to advertise time and time again saying, you have to apply to sit on this board. We have had challenges with it. Hopefully we advertise some jobs. Up to 3 times we advertise for positions. I have to go to communities and say, people, please apply for these positions. I can't appoint you. There's a process. You apply, you go through a vetting, you go through a grading, and then you do a cabinet paper to get the positions into cabinet. It's one of the failures of this current new system, Premier, where persons have to apply. Persons are not doing it. And this particular board is one that has suffered from that greatly. I don't come prepared to speak about anything with HSA today. I'll have my own press conference later on where you can come and ask me all the questions you want concerning HSA. I'm not prepared today.
Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of Pop the Balloon or Find the Connection. Let's meet our first contender, ladies. Okay, Joey, so do you have any toxic traits?
I'm very restrictive. I don't give more time. What you get is what you get. I don't like to give unlimited time. That's it.
Okay, can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
That's a little too restricted for me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, ladies, so let's meet our second contender.
Sorry, excuse me. Why did you pop a balloon? I could give you minutes, data, unlimited call, overseas call, fiber. What else you need?
My friend used to date you. You are scam. She used to pay for everything and more. Nothing to offer.
Okay, ladies, let's welcome our last contender. You look nice. Can you tell us your name?
Thank you. My name is Christian Charles Thomas. They call me C Sweetie.
What do you have to offer these ladies?
Well, security, trust, unlimited time, and I'm pretty fast.
Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, but here's my number. 444-4444. Y tú, vida ilimitada.
Okay, guys, so no pop balloons.
For a fast, reliable, and secure connection for your personal or business life, call us at 444-4444 or visit any of our CCT stores and we'll get you connected with the perfect match for you.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby. I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream. And then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along in the British Virgin Islands, the government of the Virgin Islands has chosen CIBC Bank as the institution to provide a $100 million loan facility aimed at addressing critical infrastructural challenges across the Virgin Islands. A loan facility is defined as a credit arrangement through which a person or organization can borrow money up to an agreed sum. Premier and Minister for Finance, Dr. the Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, made the announcement during a joint press conference held on Monday alongside Deputy Premier, the Honorable Lorna Smith.
CIBC is the institution that will be going to the House of Assembly and seeking approval for a $100 million loan facility.
Premier Wheatley confirmed that the arrangement with CIBC Bank is currently in the final stages, with the loan facility already on the order paper of the ongoing House of Assembly session.
Just so persons know, right now on the order paper in the House of Assembly, we have a $100 million loan facility that would assist greatly in restoring and repairing the infrastructure of the territory, which we know has been in pretty bad condition since 2017 when we had those 2 major hurricanes and the flooding events and the constant climate hazards that we face now, including increased flooding, increased frequency of storms, etc. We believe that facility will go a long way in helping to improve our infrastructure, which we believe is below the standards that everyone expects.
Additionally, Premier Wheatley also touched on the previously expired loan guarantee offered by the United Kingdom after the 2017 hurricanes. This guarantee was intended to support the territory's recovery, but was not fully utilized before it expired. Despite this, Premier Wheatley emphasized that his government remains committed, he said, to finding alternative forms of financial support to address the BVI's ongoing infrastructural needs.
As it pertains to the loan guarantee, we were informed not long after, I took office as the premier that the loan guarantee had expired. Okay, it had a finite period of time that it was being offered for, and it was expired. But it doesn't mean that we cannot continue to advocate for, I would say, climate finance, which is a big part of what we went to meet the government about, getting access to concessional finance, which, we've been denied because of our status as overseas territories, as well as the OECD rules as it pertains to ODA, which stands for Overseas Direct Assistance.
The HLSCC Community College say they are pleased to announce that applications are now open for the Chartered Management Institute Level 3 Diploma in Principles of Management and Leadership. This internationally recognized certification, equivalent to an associate degree or A level, is ideal for those seeking to enhance their management skills or pursue further education opportunities within the UK or US. The CMI Level 3 diploma provides a unique pathway for learners interested in UK studies as it bypasses the need for a foundation year, saving time as well as additional costs. It also offers advanced placement for those enrolling in US-based schools. It is designed for managers or supervisors who lead teams. The course is accessible even to those new to management. Ms. Marva Wheatley, Dean of Workforce Training within the HLSCC division, highlighted the hands-on approach of the program. The CMI program is open to anyone with a high school diploma or equivalent for mature workers. The program offers an attractive opportunity to gain internationally recognized diploma in just 1 year. With classes held every 6 weeks for presentations, the flexible format is said to be easily accommodating to learners from the Caribbean region as well as beyond through virtual learning. Since 2005, HLSCC has been an approved CMI provider offering certifications at levels 3, 5, and 7 in management as well as leadership. The program has seen great success, including an impressive 84% pass rate for first assignments in the 2024 annual audit. Applications are now open until October 4th, with classes beginning on the 31st of October. Prospective students are invited to attend a virtual informative session with Dean Marva Wheatley on the 8th of September at 5:30 p.m. Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene in the British Virgin Islands. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and I'm here with Ding, our mechanic here, and we're going to show you today how you can locate your VIN number on a vehicle.
Your vehicle's VIN, or Vehicle Identification Number, it's a unique code specific to your car. It's important for various purposes like registration, insurance, and maintenance. To find your VIN, start by looking at the dashboard on the driver's side. You can see it through the windshield near the bottom corner of the dashboard. It's usually a small metal plate or a sticker with a combination of 17 characters. If you can't find it there, other common locations include the driver's side door jamb, engine block, or it may be mentioned in your registration's documents. And that's how you find your vehicle's VIN number. Remember, this unique identifier is crucial for various services related to your car. It's a good idea to note it down or take a picture for future references. If you are having trouble locating it, please don't hesitate to ask a professional or refer to your owner's manual for guidance. Thank you for watching this quick guide on finding your vehicle's VIN. Stay tuned for more helpful tips to keep your car in top condition. Visit us at Dove's Bottom or at our Parts Point location in Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or our website at www.vimotors.com.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along on our local newscast in the British Virgin Islands. The government of the Virgin Islands, in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization as well as the Ministry of Health in the Virgin Islands, is launching a new initiative aimed at reducing the areas of foodborne diseases within the Caribbean region. Now, as part of this effort, the government is offering the internationally recognized Serve Safe Food Protection Managers course to key stakeholders within the food industry. Deputy Chief Environmental Health Officer Henrietta Alexander explained that the training is designed to equip food business owners and senior management with the knowledge and skills necessary to ensure food safety within their operations. In addition to this, safeguarding public health, the training aims to enhance operational efficiency, reducing the liability, cut down on food waste, and to ensure compliance with legal standards. The Serve Safe Food Protection Manager training will run from October 2nd to the 4th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. It targets professionals who meet the following criteria: food business owners, managers and supervisors, human resources personnel within food businesses, financial offices on food businesses, senior management able to make decisions, and government agencies and departments related to tourism, agriculture, and health. On Monday, September 16th, 2024, former Speaker of the House of Assembly and 3rd District resident, Mr. Julian Willock, has been a true advocate of his word in giving back with his annual Back to School initiative. The event, dubbed, and I quote, 3 hours, 3 schools, and 3 districts, made donations to 3 schools within CITES Bay, and the event started out at the Seventh-day Adventist School, then moved on to the St. George's Secondary School before ending at the Ebenezer Thomas Primary School, where Mr. Willock and his entire 3rd District Committee handed over a number of books, bags, and other supplies to the schools. Mr. Willock was accompanied by 2 members of his 30-member District 3 Committee, businessman and owner of the band OMG, Mr. Ricky A. Connor, and former firefighter, Mr. Joseph A. Foy, both of CITES Bay.
Good morning. My name is Julian Willock, and we are on the second leg of the Back to School sponsored by my committee and I, and we're now at the secondary school in Hannah in the CITES Bay area. We have dubbed it 3 hours, 3 school in District 3. And we wanted to do our back to school a little differently. We know that there were a lot of back to schools in the different communities this year. And what the feedback that we've gotten, that they were a little restrictive. You had to be from a certain district, you had to register your kids, etc. So we wanted to be innovative and do something very different. So what we have done is to donate a number of bags, books, and other tools directly to 3 schools in District 3. In turn, we will leave it to the principal and staff to make the donation to the school, knowing what is required by the student throughout the academic year. I'm also happy to have two members from our committee, businessman Mr. Ricky Connor and Mr. Joseph Foy, both from this community.
Meanwhile, Mr. Joseph noted that the students are privileged to have such generous donations, unlike when he was going to school. There were times when he did not have the books or bags.
My name is Joseph Foy. I actually live right here in this community. I was a firefighter for about 13 to 15 years, and I'm happy to be a part of this committee with Mr. Willock, giving back to the community as much as we can. I know what it feels like to be, the less fortunate without having any books and stuff like that. So I'm happy to be a part of this committee where we can actually give back and support the kids, because the kids are always the future.
Businessman Ricky Connor expressed willingness to be a part of this initiative that benefits students from a community he too was born and raised.
My name is Ricky Connor. Like you said, I'm from the 3rd District. I own Ricky's 24-hour trucking and band OMG Live. And we're happy to give back to the schools in the district. And like I said before, you guys are the future. You have the opportunity right now to make a change, whether you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, whatever it is. You have the opportunity right now, and take all the information you can, all the learning abilities that you can obtain, because we need more people in the community that's business owners, lawyers, doctors, etc. So I'm happy to be a part of this, to give back and help you guys accomplish your dreams, your goals, whatever it is it may be. And thanks for having us here.
Now, viewers, the donations were made directly to the schools so that the principals and teachers who are on the ground could give the items directly to any students who may be facing hardships throughout the 2024-2025 academic school year. On hand to collect the donated items were the principal of the St. George's School, Ms. Odalis Gonzalez. Ebenezer Thomas Primary School was Zubaida K. O'Neill, the chairperson and instructional leader of mathematics. On behalf of Principal Ashkisha Maduru, and the Seventh-day Adventist School was Mr. Ron E. Hemmingbird. High school supervisor on behalf of Principal Mr. Wayne W. Tobin.
All right, good morning. My name is Miss O'Neill. I'm the instructional leader for mathematics here at Ebenezer Thomas Primary School. And I would like to express our gratitude to Mr. Willock and his committee for your generous donation to our school. We'll do our best to make sure that all the students that are in need receive something from your donation. And I know that they are extremely grateful, so I'm going to let them say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and on behalf of the chargers of the ETPS Downs, we say thank you to Mr. Willock and his committee.
The National Hurricane Center reported Tuesday that no new tropical cyclone formation is expected in the Atlantic Basin over the next 7 days. In its tropical weather outlook, the NHC identified Tropical Depression Gordon as the only active system in the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and Gulf of Mexico. The depression is currently located over the central tropical Atlantic Ocean. The NHC continues to issue advisories on Gordon, which has weakened from its previous tropical storm status. Forecasters are monitoring, of course, the system's progress as it moves across the open waters of the Atlantic. This lull in tropical activity comes during the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, which typically sees its busiest period from mid-August to late October. The current outlook suggests a decrease from the formation of the new storms within the region. Viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com and of course on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates, as well as Facebook, 284media, and 284BVI on Instagram, formerly Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening. I'll see you again tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. Goodbye.